Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. A long story short, ISU is on sale. I want to cover this vehicle. I want to play with this tank since last time we played with this vehicle back in 2023 January. So it is about the time to have some fun and hopefully not to get rid of the remaining here. This tank is quite a journey. Let's go. Okay, so the long story short with this vehicle, the tank is good in one possible way. Whenever you are hitting your shots, you have a bigger boy alpha damage, so 750 in the face for days. That sounds good, but it's half of the story. The most important thing to highlight is that this gun is extremely inaccurate, right? So sniping from the red line makes this tank very unreliable, to say that the least, and one game you are going to have 6,000, other game you are going to have 0 because you are missing every and each shot. But nevertheless, we will try to do our best and we will try to punish enemies. First things first, what do we want to do? We want to stop here for a second because I want to believe that one of the light tanks will try to sit in this typical bush, okay? And since I want to believe one of the light tanks is sitting somewhere over there, I am already pre-aiming. Blind shot like this. Oh my bananas! Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the best session ever. I mean, how lucky was that? How lucky was that? Okay, we hit the guy out of render range with a perfect aim. Beautiful. Another very nice shot towards the Lorraine. That's absolutely glorious and this is amazing. We know that they have a light tank somewhere. If I need to guess where do they have a light tank, I would say the light tank is sitting in this bush, right? And I am going to try to go for a blind shot over there. Do you see the tree knocked out? I see that. That means we will go for a blind shots left, right, and center. And now I am not spotted. That's okay. We know exactly where the light tank is. All we need to do, we need to go for a blind shot over there and everything will be completely fine. Come on, RNG, let me. Whoever is sitting here, he isn't enjoying his life experience. I can promise you that. Beautiful catch from our side, but to be completely honest with you, in this kind of situation, there isn't that many positions from where I can get spotted, so that was kind of no-brainer to go for a blind shot like this, right? Beautiful, very nice. So far, so good. So far, we are chilling. What we can expect, fellas, this is the question. Where this gentleman relocated and is he planning to return to the same position again? This is the question. This is the question, fellas. What is happening in my pigeon head at this point? I am just trying to find some good opportunities for us to play the game and simply slap enemies for 700 in the face. Not a rocket science, but not as easy to do as you may think it is. Good, we knocked down a couple of trees over there. That's absolutely glorious. Now, I would like to... The thing is, I think he completely relocated from here. That being said, I think he isn't sitting in the same position. But what do I believe? I believe that Shrek may sit over there. So we are going for a blind shot just like so. Unfortunately, we are not hitting anyone, or at least we cannot see did we hit someone or not. And now look at this beauty. Hawk through the middle of the field. 3, 2, 1, now. This is what you can expect from ISU, right? Not a big surprise, and it is completely fine, right? This is what you can simply expect with this vehicle whenever you are sniping from the red line. So all I can say, fellas, avoid sniping. If you can play relatively aggressively with this tank without sacrificing too much of the... Well, while making calculated risk, go for it. It is going to be significantly better situation for you, I can promise you that. Because sniping with this tank is just simply not really reliable, right? Okay, at the moment, all we need to do We need to place somewhere around this area, and we just simply need to wait until enemies would mess up. I am going for a blind shots once in a while, because you never know whenever you hit shots like this. And looking into this situation, our heavy should be losing now. Right? It doesn't change the fact that we can be successful, and we will be successful. I want to take a bit of the red line over there. Can I say it's red line? Maybe not really. I want to pretty much punish enemy who will try to get involved and who will try to play aggressively, right? And I have no doubts whatsoever that we are going to have this situation. Look at this defender. Defender isn't paying attention. Defender is thinking life is beautiful. And I'm saying, yes, life is definitely beautiful. Kaboom, only tracking shot. He turned at the correct time for him, and my aim wasn't ideal. Which is okay, fair enough. I got what I deserved, and I cannot complain about this, can I? All we need to do, we need to wait. Maybe Skoda would try to get involved. Maybe Object would try to be get involved. And by the way, the ISU killer, literally why ISU is useless nowadays. I would say the biggest reason for that, in a way, is because we have a Baza 176. Why would you play with this tank whenever there is Baza 176 existing in the game, you know? And what Baza can do, Baza can pretty much do the same thing with better alpha damage, with a turret, with more armor and whatnot, you know? So pretty much this tank is just simply irrelevant. And to be fair with you, if you really like this game style, why wouldn't you play with typical ISU, ISU-152, you know? Good, time to get sip of water, very very nice, and now we can continue. So far, extremely hard game. It's not so simple for us to play this one. We cannot be too aggressive because Skoda can literally double tap us, and we would forget our name. So this is not what I am looking for, and this is not what I want to see. But to be completely honest with you, I do not really think that we have any alternative choice apart just to push in front, you know? Because if I am not going to get involved, I am a bit paranoid that we are not going to get any use whatsoever here. That being said, we go brr. That being said, we go brr. Defender, how are you doing? Beautiful. 800 in the face. This is exactly what I want to see. Now, if our guys will get involved, we are going to slap this guy. If our guys would not get involved, I think I can slap this guy nevertheless, right? Or can I? Or can I? Let's pre-aim. It's okay, he will peek. He should peek. I mean, there is no way he's going to sit safe here. That's what I thought. Beautiful, very very nice. Lucky bounce for us. This is what we want to see, and this is what we are dreaming about. That's good. Now, all we need to do, we need to say hello for Mr. Defender. Hopefully we would be able to find a decent angle to slap this gentleman. Can we? Can we? Not quite. Oh-ho. Oh, very very nice play by the defender. That was actually very very beautiful. Okay, that's what we have for a very first game. As you can see, sniping is very very hard apart the first lucky shot. Maybe we have a blind hit towards the T92. There is also possibility for that. And overall, I cannot complain about this game. Visibly we have 2,500 damage. Let's see after the game. Did we hit that blind shot or not? Let's go. That was a hard and a long game, but you know what? I cannot complain about this. I am feeling pretty happy with the outcome. Visually we had 2,500 damage, but we hit the blind shot. We hit T92 for 878. Good blind shot from our side. We realize that from where we are getting spotted, and if you have an idea that light tank is sitting in one or another bush, always go for a blind shot. You can't, it is pretty much free use, right? And you can counter the light tank as well. Meanwhile, Good game, I'm happy, we are second by experience, we are first by the damage, and we got ourselves 120,000 profits, although 50,000 profits are coming from completing the mission. So all in all, fellas, where the ISU goes and why am I so against this tank is mainly because the gun is very, very, very unreliable, and even though you have 750 alpha damage and it's always nice to slap the living crap out of the enemies in this way, you just simply cannot trust it, and this is the worst part of all of this. Oh ho ho! Look at this game. For this one, we are going to change the rammer for the optics. So let's try to do that, and in the same time, we are going to snipe from the base. I think this is the proper way to do the things. Well, from the base, from the spawn, I would say Alpha 2, right? That's what we need to do, because usually there is some guys who are getting very, very much invested and involved into the game this way, so hopefully we can simply punish them and to send them to their garage, right? This is exactly what we are looking for. Now, Skill, I have a question. Since you are complaining about the gun so much, why are you not playing aggressively? And this is very, very fair and good question. Well, the main reason why so, because you do not really have any armor whatsoever. And if we are talking about Baza 176, right, as a comparison to this tank, you have everything. With this tank, unfortunately, you have nothing, and this is quite a sad thing, but hey, you need to do what you need to do. Anyways, first things first, we are going to take this position right there, and we are going to wait until someone will get spotted over there, and I'm pretty sure that we are going to have someone. Okay, usually there is at least 1 or 2 guns who are playing in this area, and in fact I like to play there whenever I am defending the base or whenever I am in the enemy position, right? This is just a nice play. Okay, so all we are doing, we are enjoying ourselves, we are having a blast, and we are saying, how beautiful of the game we have. Meanwhile, this is a pixel shot. I really do not like this one, and I don't really think he will... Never mind. I was about to say, I really doubt that the guy is going to overpeak, but look at this beauty. Now, if the gun would always work like this tank would be okay. I would never ever complain about this tank abilities, I would never complain about what this tank is capable of doing, and I would say, well, it's typical 750 alpha damage gun, slap someone in the face and have a blast, right? But unfortunately, it's not the case, fellas. Unfortunately, it is not the case, although for now the gun is treating me very, very, very well. Absolutely glorious. So far, this gun is treating me very well, fellas. And you know what? I appreciate it. I truly do. Okay, couple of the free shots, that's great. What we can get more? How we can play the game and how we could get involved. Playing aggressively in the base is very, very complicated, right? Or I suppose to say making a hardcore pressure like this is no bueno. Going over there, I don't really think it is very, very good either. I mean, in this type of situation, all we can do, probably we can pray for this T-57, I would say. That's all we can do about that. Do I want to take upper side over there? I mean, if I would try to go for this guy over there, who isn't spotted? Everyone is spotted. Okay, let's go in. I don't really think there is anything else what we could add or what we could do in this situation, right? So what we are doing, we are getting involved here. Since every and each enemy tanks is spotted, and we can clearly see that no one is playing in this side, we just need to go brrr. That's all we need to do. Oh my bananas, look at this 430U. Okay, for 430U we are going to load the golden shell for obvious reasons, right? This mother trucker has plenty of the armor, so I would rather be prepared for this. And now we are in position. Very, very, very good. So, 430U. Let's take our time to aim. Not an easiest penetration of our life, but we got it. Beautiful. Another 608 in the face. That's very, very, very nice. Now the question is, where is the CS-59 playing? Because if I need to guess, I would say he should be sniping from somewhere over there, because there is no other escape for this gentleman, right? All we have done so far is we did 3 shots per game, right? Or at least in this battle we fired 3 times. Okay, come on, 430U, come on. I am not making pressure up front because for me it is significantly more beneficial to hold the angle like this. Or at least this is how I look into this situation. And by the way, enemy team melted, so it doesn't really matter we are playing the game or we are not playing the game, the score would be the same. But it is okay. Kaboom. Beautiful. Another shot. Very, very nice. We have 2,700 damage. Absolutely amazing and absolutely glorious. This is exactly what I've been looking for, and this is exactly what I want to see in the games like this, right? He should be moving backwards. Actually, he's moving backwards in the garage. Correct decisions. Unfortunately, enemies had no team. Let's see the score. Okay. And we are back. 2,700 damage. We cannot complain about this. Oh, look at this Foshby. What a beautiful performance from this gentleman's side. Good for him. Meanwhile, we have made 56,000 profits. Not that horrible skill. I do not understand why are you shit-talking this tank. I need to, fellas. I am saving you from hating your life whenever the tank will treat you badly. And I can promise you that it will. Last but not least, we are playing in Pearl River standard battle. This is going to be a challenge and this is going to be a hard one. It's hard to play aggressively in the city. It is hard to play aggressively in the middle. It is very hard to play over there. This is going to be a very, 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 very bad and hard game. But we are not going to give up and we will try to play the game in our unique way, right? What is the goal? The goal is to reach this position, turn around and try to climb like this, because we can do that. And after that, we will try to have a proper angles to punish enemies for making one or another silly goose mistake. If you would wonder what should happen here and if we can predict, I would say that we are losing the heavy line, right? And if we are losing the heavy lane... close. If we are losing the heavy lane, this is going to be a very, very, very complicated situation, right? At least this is how I look into all of this. So, okay, let's build some speed again. Let's go, 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 go. Turn like this. Shake that, shake that, shake that. Beautiful. Excellent. Very, very nice. Now we are sitting in the position where we want to play the game, right? What we can clearly see is that enemies are making pressure like crazy mother truckers. That being said, we are already preparing to punish the guy in the face, whoever would try to make pressure like this. All we are begging for in this situation is that enemies would not make a hardcore pressure for us, right? That's all I am begging for and that's all I am dreaming about, at least at the moment, right? Meanwhile, let's try to punish this gentleman just like so. Bad aim from my side. I cannot complain about this. I definitely cannot complain about this, fellas. A bit of the sadness, but let it be. How about this double penetrator? He's looking at us, I am looking at him, and we are going for a shot. Beautiful, beautiful shot from our side. Now, I need to stay alive as long as I physically and possibly can in this situation, right? That's all we need to do for a full happiness. He should be burning. Nice, 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 nice. And how about this Kapaz running away? I honestly do not really mind this Kapaz running away. Let him be. Let him relocate, I guess. How about this T-32? T-32 is in the middle of the field. We are saying hello for him. Beautiful, 860 in the face. Very, very nice. And now all we are doing, we are trying to relocate. I have no doubts whatsoever that this double penetrator would try to peek here eventually, which is fair enough and this is understandable. And all I want to do, I want to be primed over there, right? That's all there is to say in this situation. Come on. I need one more shot and I am going to be relatively satisfied with this performance. Would he try to make pressure like this? This is the question. Soon we will... Nah, I don't think he would. I think he is too big of the pussy for that, and rightfully so, fellas. And rightfully so. Okay. How about if we would build tiny touch? There is nothing to build. I need to go for IMBT, and yet still it is going to be extremely complicated. So as you can see, this game wasn't the most equal game, unfortunately, but it is the case, right? And I do not know what I could have crafted differently here, to be completely honest with you. I think we played for a best of our ability, and unfortunately this is all we managed to get in this game, which is fair enough. You know, you can't be winner all the time and you cannot perform all the time well. Although there is a chance we are going to fix it in a moment. Since IMBT isn't paying too much attention, we are slapping him once again. And 3,000. Honestly, this is not a bad session. 3.8 thousand combined in this game. I think we made a very good decision to go and play relatively aggressive from the heavy line, or I suppose to say just have a safe defense parameter from the people who would try to make pressure from the heavy line, and I think that was the life savior. If we would go directly to the heavy line, we would be dead. If we would snipe from the back, probably it would have been quite disappointing as well. Nevertheless, 2.9 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, very nice, and we have 89,000 profits as well, which is very much appreciated, and this is a good session. So looking into all of this, fellas, we played 3 games, we won all of those games, we got 3,000 average damage, we got 300 assisting damage. I mean, it is perfection with ISU. I think we played extremely well, and I think we made this vehicle work, but I really want to warn you, fellas, to watch out with this tank. It is not as easy to play with it as it may look like, and the gun handling may treat you extremely badly. But hey, we made ISU-152K work. That's good. Anyways, fellas, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.